All of our fear too, it's a brand new day. Let's do what we have to do. We have a new TESK pump, submersible pump, that we have to install on site. It's a new pump that's been bought now. I've just unboxed it, but now it didn't have the outlet pipes and fittings. So yeah, let's make a plan. I managed to find this flange lying around in the workshop, but when I checked, the PCD was not the same. So we're gonna modify this flange instead of fabricating a new flange from scratch. So we're gonna be using this first method, which is to transfer the holes using a spray. So yeah, as you can see, the turnout was not as expected. So the spraying method said no, not today. So but I'm gonna punch the holes either way, just to check if estimation of the punch marks, if they are accurate or not. And also we're gonna verify using a measuring tape, just to see if the PCD is the one or it's slightly out. And yeah, in this case it looks like it's slightly out. So we're gonna jump straight to the next method, which is to draw everything down on the drawing board. And just to add on to that, I believe that this is the best method to get the positive outcomes if you know what you're doing in terms of drawing. But yeah, and also a 4-hole flange, it's the simplest that you'll ever get. And yeah, the key functions of this is that once you get your cross, your y-axis and x-axis, you'll never go wrong. So yeah, and just to add on top of that, again, the punch marks that I've made, if it wasn't for the purpose of this educational video, I was gonna go ahead and drill. Yes, it's slightly out, but it's not gonna make a difference as long as you use a bigger size drill bit, because that 2mm that's out, it's gonna be covered within the drill bit. And yeah, just get bigger holes, it will still do the job. Anyway, here's the moment of truth where we see that the lines that are bisecting one another, which is our actual points, are gonna be aligned with our punch marks. And some of them are slightly out, so but which was not a problem, because they are slightly out, 2mm out, which is still within tolerance. But yeah, let's get our new punch holes. Then off to the pedestal drill to get our holes finally drilled. Then to get things started, we're gonna first remove the pedestal drill vise, put it on the ground. Then to secure our flange to the table, we're gonna use a G-clamp. Then we're gonna first change the drill bit and put in the size that we want. And in this case, we want a 13.5 drill bit. Then for the bolt and nut, we're gonna be using M12. And just to add on to this, our stance guys, our car lovers are really gonna love this video, because number one, this is how wheel spacers are done. Number two, this is how you change a PCD from one size to another, be it changing the number of holes from 4 to 5. Yeah, this is how it's done. So with this method, you can install any rim on any car. For instance, you can have your Toyota and put on your BMW, VW, Mercedes-Benz rim. Even if it's a Porsche, it will still work. This is how we do it. We change the PCD from 4 holes to 5 holes, or we change 5 hole to 5 hole, but different size PCD. This is how it's done. So yeah, there you have it. So back to the drilling. And yeah, either way guys, it's just for this one I was not under pressure. But if I was under pressure, I was just gonna cut these holes using a torch, or I was just gonna slot the existing holes with a torch, it was still gonna work. That's what we do normally on a daily basis, more especially on breakdowns. And here's our final product. This is how it looks. It came out nicely. Let's just test if our bolts align, and let's check our outcome and peel off this safety seal before we forget it. At least it came with the gasket, so -1 problem for us. So we're gonna fit in the bolts. We're not gonna tighten them. We just wanna check if the holes align, and in this case everything is perfect. Let's wrap it up now. So we're gonna weld the nipple onto the flange using none other but our Afrox Vitamax welding rods. So far the best in the game. So if you beg to differ, let's meet in the comment section. Anyway, let's set up our arc welder. I'll be using this machine for the second time. It's brand new, so it's a Thermamex brand. So yeah, I really like this brand. 100 amps feels like 200, the way it's powerful. So yeah, it's a really good machine. Let's weld.
Hola, Katunga. Ma plate driver. We'll take it to my house.
Good job, Richie. Richie is the ratchet spanner. That's what we call it, Richie or Richard. So yeah, good job. Let's go off to site to install. So guys, this thing is very heavy. Don't underestimate it. That's why I'm using an overhead crane. And free advice, if you don't have slings, you can use your V-belts. Don't say I'm the one who told you this trick. You can only use it if there's no safety officers where you work. Then you are good to go. So yeah, let's go, guys. We'll meet that side. So guys, the first pump was in. If you check that yellow pipe, it was able to go in that small space. So the second one is very big. I had to cut this metal sheet for it to go through. So we'll repair after we're done. So we're gonna use a chain block to rig this thing down since it's heavy. And here's our final product, ready to go. So yeah, this is our submersible pump. Guys, whoever came up with this design or invention is a genius. This thing, for it to work, it must always be submerged underwater at all times, because once it sucks air, it gets damaged. So yeah, it's very, very powerful. Within no time, the water was drained, and it was a huge amount of water. So as you can see now, it's starting to suck air. I had to switch it off. So here's the first one and the second one. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.